Hey Roundhouse folks, it's Lev. Welcome back to another video. For those of you who are new, I use he and pronouns. Today is the 5th video in my Taekwondo and Boxing Tutorial series. And today I'm going to be teaching y'all how to do a jumping roundhouse kick. So the previous video was a jumping front kick. This video is going to be a jumping roundhouse kick. And I'm going to link the video to the ground roundhouse kick, as in the non-aerial one, if you are not familiar with it, because this one is a level up. So I recommend you become familiar with the non-aerial version of the roundhouse kick first, become somewhat familiar with it, and know how to throw it somewhat before jumping up to this level of aerial jumping roundhouse kicks. And just a little disclaimer, please do like a light warm-up before you attempt to do jumping kicks, especially. Like, it's ideal to warm up before any sort of training or practice, but especially with jumping kicks, please make sure you do some sort of warm up, like maybe go for a little run, or do jumping jacks, or get some cardio going and do like some stretches before attempting jumping roundhouse kicks. So I just finished training. I trained for like an hour. I did Muay Thai training, so I'm all warmed up and good to go. A very short recap. Roundhouse kick. So Taekwondo stance, right leg. If you're left-legged, put your left leg at the back. If you're right-legged, put your right leg at the back, hands up here, like this. Roundhouse kick is the kick where we kick to the side, like so. I'm not going to explain in depth because this video is focusing on jumping roundhouse kick. So roundhouse kick is the twist your hip to the side, kick to the side, drop, or front leg, lift, kick, drop. I'll do this angle quickly. Lift, kick, drop, bend, drop. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna start explaining the jumping roundhouse kick from the rear leg. So if your right leg's at the back, that's your rear leg. Left leg at the back, that's your rear leg. It doesn't matter which leg we're kicking on. The technique is exactly the same regardless of whether we have our right leg at the back or left leg at the back. Technique exactly the same. So jumping roundhouse kick. We similar to the jumping front kick, we jump off our kicking leg. So if I'm kicking with my right leg, I'm jumping off my right leg. Sorry, I was just thinking that for a minute. If I'm kicking with my left leg, I'm jumping off my left leg. And the reason is, I have to lift the other leg up in order to do a jumping kick. Like, I can't have both feet aerial at the same time and launch from no foot on the ground. I'm going to demo and sort of explain at the same time. So if I'm kicking my right leg, this is like, I'll try and do a view later where you can see my whole body. So this is my left leg. The camera's flipped because it's in selfie mode, so this is my left leg. And if I want to do a jumping roundhouse kick with my right leg, I'm going to lift my left leg up first, and then jump, and then rotate. And then I land on my non-kicking leg. So the leg that I lift up first, the leg that I'm not kicking with, I land on that foot first. I land on that leg first, because if I lift my left leg up, my right leg goes aerial second, my other leg drops first. My demo from this side. Lift my left leg, kick my right leg. Okay, so the thing with the roundhouse kick, it's jumping, is we have to twist our hip aerial. Like, we twist our hip when we meet in mid-air. Jumping front kick, it's just kicking to the front. There is no need for much hip rotation. The jumping roundhouse kick, however, my right leg's here. I have to bring my hip forward here. I'm kicking my right leg. I have to bring it forward here. I can't kick from the back like this. Like, it doesn't work properly. We have to bring our hip over. So my right leg starts at the back, ends in the front. I'll do a demo on this side. So this is my left leg, and then my right leg lands in front. And yeah, we do that pivot. Not pivot, I mean hip. Yeah, hip rotation, and my foot sort of pivots at the same time. I'm going to demo my other leg. So this, now my left leg's at the back. This is my right leg. Exact same concept. Lift the non-kicking leg up first. Jump off the kicking leg flick it forward, bring it forward, and then land. So now my left leg's in front again. Left non-kicking leg, jump, land, drop. And if you're not sure about the hip rotation part, I explained it in depth in my other tutorial just doing a roundhouse kick, so I recommend checking that out if you're not sure about the in-depth of the hip rotation. And I'm gonna say again, it's 100% okay if you can't kick high yet. I have a habit of kicking high, so I'm gonna demo a low kick. Like we can do jumping kicks low as well. We don't have to kick all the way up here all the time with aerial kicks. Like we can kick at whatever level is most comfortable. So I'm gonna demo a low jumping roundhouse kick. So that's down low here. Lost balance there. And then I'm gonna demo a like mid kick. So mid kicks here. And then if I do a high kick, so another thing is the higher I kick, the higher I need to lift my knee up. If I lift my knee down here, it's very hard for me to go up here. So if I kick high, I have to lift my knee up higher. Ow, I lost balance there. But yeah, that's the demo. I tend to not kick that high because it overshoots my legs sometimes. So I try not to kick that high. That actually hurt my legs. So I'm not going to do that again. But you get the point. There's different levels and we don't have to kick high just because we do jumping kicks. Same with the left leg. So now I have my right leg in front. Low jumping roundhouse kick. Mid jumping roundhouse kick. I'm gonna try a high kick. Hopefully I don't butcher my left leg. And high jumping roundhouse kick. Regardless of the height we're kicking at, the technique's the same. We do the hip rotation and we also lift our non-kicking leg up first, jump off our kicking leg, twist our hip, and then we land on our non-kicking leg. So that was jumping roundhouse kick from the rear leg. Now I'm going to show you the jumping front kick from the lead leg. So it's sort of different, as I mentioned in the other roundhouse kick tutorial video. It's because we're already in position. It's already in position for roundhouse kick. It's already, our hips already in front, our hips already facing this way, and so roundhouse kick in general, you just need to lift and like flick it like this. It's already in position. I don't need to bring my hip over like my rear leg, and it sort of makes the jumping roundhouse kick easy as well if we do it from our lead leg. So if I'm kicking, so this is my left leg first. Actually, I'm just trying to think of what side to stand on. Yeah, okay. Left leg in front. This is my left leg here. I still lift my non-kicking leg. So if I'm kicking my lead leg, my left leg, I'll lift up my non-kicking leg first still. So I lift up my rear leg, and then that was sort of a front kick. That was awful. I want to do it again. My hips are already in position, so it makes life easier. I lift up my non-kicking leg, and I flick to the side. Same with right leg in front. So this is right leg in front. My left leg's at the back. I lift my non-kicking leg up, and then that was awful because I lost balance. Let me do it again. Lift my non-kicking leg up, flick it out. So it's a little bit easier because again, we don't need to bring our hip over. Our hip's already in position. If I just do a ground kick, it's like easy. Okay, I was just sort of reflecting on my knee positioning because when I threw my lead kick, it felt off. It felt weird when I just lift my knee like this, facing this way, and then kicking like this. So I guess I've never really conceptualized this. So it's sort of, we point our knee in sort of the direction we're already in. So I'll do my foot. I'll show my foot later. My feet are like this way, parallel to the camera. And it's weird if I point it out this way and go like this when I'm here and my target's this way. So sort of lift our knee in the direction that we're kicking in. So okay, so this is only for the lead jumping roundhouse kick. doesn't apply to the rear jumping roundhouse kick. So yes, we point our knee in the existing direction that we're gonna go in. So I'm pointing here, I'm gonna lift my knee here, like so, and then kick like that. That feels so much better because I tried to point it this way before and it's not in the same direction, so it felt weird. So yes, lift just as your foot is already in the Taekwondo stance. Just lift your knee in the direction that it's already pointing in, and then it makes throwing the kick so much easier. You don't need to point it in an angle that's opposite of where we're kicking. I will need exactly where it is, lift it in that direction. So, and there's also another sort of version where we can do a hop or we can do a running. We can add a little movement thing to our kick as well. This is like another level up. It's like moving and then jumping roundhouse kick. If I'm doing my other leg, I move forward and then I jump. But actually I'll just add that here in this video too. Alright, yeah, also this is the angle where you can actually see my whole body. I want to do this for future videos actually, because I put my thing on here before, that's why it was high up. I put it on this thing. There's a glass thing here. That's why I was putting the tripod earlier. Now I'm going to do this so you can see my whole body, and it can help put the whole picture together. So I'm just going to do some demos from this angle. So right now, my left leg in front. Actually, I'm going to do demo with my rear first. So I'm going to kick with my right leg first. Same concept as I explained before. Lift up my non-kicking leg. Jump. Pivot. Twist hip. Pivot. I'm going to do my left leg now. Same concept. Lift. Jump. Pivot. Jump off the kicking leg. I will do 2 more demos. Jump off the kicking leg. Lift the non-kicking leg. Jump off the kicking leg. Land with the non-kicking leg first. Again with the left side. Lift my right leg up. Jump. I land with my right leg. I'll do one on this from this angle so you can see. Left, kick, and left side, lift, kick, land. Alright, now I'm gonna show the lead jumping roundhouse kick from this angle. So I'll show the concept. So this is what I mean by my toes already pointing this way. I don't want to point my knees over here. If my knees are already here, and my target, pretend my target's here, right at the camera, I'm gonna, my knees, my foot already pointing this way, and I'm just gonna lift it this way to do the lead jumping roundhouse kick. So, like so. Again, lifting my rear leg, kicking, jumping off my lead leg, and kicking. So now I'm going to do my right leg, same concept, lift. I did this before, it felt weird. Foot's already this way, just lift my knee this way, jump off my kicking leg, and kick and land with the rear leg first. An important point about landing these jumping kicks is to not land on our heel flat on the ground. We want to land on our toes and then bring our heel down afterwards. We don't want to like land flat, heel like directly down, because that can hurt our knees and ankles. We want to absorb the jump impact with our toes. So land on our toes lightly, and then we just bring our heel will just naturally follow and bring itself down. We don't want to land on our heel. Land on the toes. Land on our toes lightly, and then that absorbs the impact better and it prevents injuries. Don't land on your heel. Alright, I think I've explained enough. Now I'm just going to get straight into the practice with me section. So I'm going to start with my left leg this time. So we're going to do rear jumping roundhouse kicks first, 5 on each leg, and then lead jumping roundhouse kicks, jumping front kick. Rear jumping roundhouse kicks with the... We're going to do rear jumping roundhouse kicks first, 5 on each leg, and then we're going to do lead jumping roundhouse kicks, 5 on each leg. I hope I said that right. Probably just subconsciously tired and my brain's butchered. Anyway, so yes, I'm starting with my left leg first. So we're just gonna get right into it. I'll count down. I'll count each kick. 1, lift, jump, turn. Bring it back. After you land, bring it back to the original position so we can continue kicking. 2, lift, non-kicking leg, jump, turn. Bring it back. 3, lift, kick, land, bring it back. 4, lift, non-kicking leg, jump, land, bring it back. 5, lift, jump, kick, land, bring it back. Awesome work, yo. Alright, now we're just gonna go straight into rear. Still, we're gonna do our right leg now. Before I start with my left leg, now I'm gonna do my right leg. And feel free to practice along with me, whichever ones you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable doing your non-dominant leg yet, that's 100% okay. It's okay to learn on your dominant leg first, and then once you sort of get comfortable, start learning the other side. It's okay. Alright. Rear jumping roundhouse kicks, right leg. 1, lift my non-kicking leg, jump, twist, land, bring it back. 2, lift, jump, twist, land, bring it back. 3, lift, jump, twist, land, bring it back. 4, lift, twist, land, kick, land. Alright, 5, lift, kick, land, bring it back. Nice work, yo. And jumping kicks are tiring, so if you've gone up to this point already and you're not tired, then you have incredible stamina, because I'm starting to get tired out. Jumping kicks take a lot more energy than just ground kicks. Alright, next section, final section. Lead jumping roundhouse kicks. Starting with the left leg. So I'm just gonna count again and then sort of break it down like lift, kick, you know the drill. Alright, left leg. 1, lift, kick, drop down. This one we don't need to bring it back because we already land. We land with our foot in the front already, so we don't need to like bring it back or anything. We land with it in front already. 2, 3, lift your rear leg, kick, turn. Lost balance there. 4, lift, kick, land. 5, lift your rear leg, kick, land. Nice work, yo, nice work. Right, last section. Right leg. We're gonna do lead jumping round kick with the right leg. Exact same concept, we land and we don't need to bring it back because it's already in front. So let's go. Hands up. I don't know whether I've been putting my hands up the whole time, but hands up. Sorry. 1, lift, kick, drop. Lift your non-kicking leg, jump, drop. 3, lift, kick, drop. And I'm kicking a little bit fast because that's like my habitual way of doing it. If you need to kick a little bit slower or slow down, that is 100% okay too. 4, lift, kick, drop. Last one, lift, kick, drop. Nice work, yo. I'm sort of breathing hard, but that's okay. That's all I have for this video, folks. I hope you enjoy. I hope you've been enjoying this series. If you have any requests for like specific techniques or moves, please feel free to leave it down in the comments. If you have any questions or anything you'd like to clarify, feel free to leave a comment as well. Thanks for watching, folks, and I will see you in the next video.